knew our names, and he was a nice man. I liked him. He gave me my start, so I can't complain.
And who was that again?
Hmm?
Who was that again?
Milton Berle.
Ah.
Milton Berle. Uncle Milty.
Yeah. Like that little Irish kid, did he?
Yeah, the little Irish kid. Hey, that Irish kid. I was 17, fresh out of high school.
What'd you sing in that show?
I don't know what I sang. I forget. I don't know. I had a nice role. I was making about $150 a week. I know that. That was 1950. It was a big salary. Because the minimum was 75, and I was making double it because I had a nice little part. I had my own apartment on 73rd between Amsterdam and Central Park West. Columbus and Central Park West.
And when did you meet Shirley?
And when did I meet Shirley?
Yeah.
Well, that was 1950, and I went into the Army from 52 to 54, and I was in theater in the Army. I was in special services, soldier shows, and I put on shows for the Army. Right after the Army, I went right back to New York and auditioned. First show I auditioned for was a show called Mr. Wonderful. Sammy Davis Jr. He picked me. He wanted me in the show, so I said, great. So we got that show, and we started rehearsals, and everybody was sort of pairing up. He says, oh, Bill, he says, you're the girl you're going to work with, he says, she isn't here yet. She's dancing in Ciro's out on the West Coast, and she'll be here in about another 2 or 3 days. I said, oh, okay. So I was kind of waiting with, bated breath for who this girl was going to be working with. So all of a sudden, one day in rehearsal, and in comes this blonde. I mean, she was Marilyn Monroe, this bleach blonde. Hi, everybody. And she knew I'm blowing kisses, and she knew Sammy, and she knew this one, and she knew that one. She knew, and I'm like this. Oh, I'm not going to be working with her. She was really something. And I got stuck on it. Here we started dancing together. And I was very shy, I could hardly talk to her. And then Sammy's act, the second part of the show was more or less Sammy's act, with his father and his uncle. They struggled and struggled. Finally they make it, and it's a big thing. Second act, and we had a band on stage, and then tables, like a nightclub. You put Shirley and I together at this table. So we sat together for a whole year. And that's how we fell in love.
Was she the blonde?
Oh, yeah, raven blonde. Are you kidding? She was a gorgeous blonde.
Oh, wow.
Gorgeous blonde. She was Miss Marilyn Monroe. You couldn't tell the difference between the two, and I'm telling you, she was something else. But, yeah, that's how it happened. And I fought all the other guys off, and I won, so here we are.
We couldn't be happier.